the young man challenges himself to spend 100 days raising a chicken, during which he will let it enjoy all the luxuries of the world, and finally, he will personally cook and eat it. Everything starts from the moment the chick hatches. From this day on, the newly hatched chick is still very weak. After spending a night in the incubator, its condition has changed dramatically. But which chicken should be chosen for the challenge? The young man finds it difficult to decide, so he creates a maze, allowing the chicks to compete freely. Who will be the first to reach the finish line? The young man will choose whoever reaches the finish line to participate in the challenge. However, when he opened the passage, the chicks did not rush forward to explore. Helplessly, the young man had to keep throwing food to guide them. During this time, some chicks took the wrong exit, while others were too eager and lost their eligibility for the challenge. Eventually, one chick took the lead and reached the finish line first, becoming the luckiest chick. Let's call it Xiao Bai. The next day, it started to rain lightly, and the young man thoughtfully made an umbrella for Xiao Bai. In the following days, Xiao Bai grew strong, and even made friends with Xiao Yang. On the 20th day, the young man treated him to a Japanese meal. Of course, the young man also had a portion of the same dish, as he couldn't let himself go hungry while treating him. With the boost from the Japanese cuisine, over the next 20 days, Xiao Bai grew significantly, as if he had been inflated. On the 40th day, the young man drove him to the seaside, and together they went out to sea, and caught 2 lobsters. Eating freshly cooked lobster, and sipping on seafood broth, Xiao Bai's crowing had surpassed 90% of his peers. Over the next 10 days, Xiao Bai continued to grow robustly, gradually taking on the appearance of an adult. On the 50th day, the young man celebrated Xiao Bai's grand birthday feast, marking it as his 50th birthday. The chef made an egg fried rice dish right in front of Xiao Bai. Judging by how much he enjoyed it, he seemed to have no aversion to eggs. Now that Xiao Bai's life as a chicken was halfway through, after some time posthumously, his feathers grew longer and longer. The young man took him to a barber shop, where Tony the barber gave him a haircut, during which he kept his eyes fixed on the TV on the wall. The TV was showing a football match, and it seemed he was very interested in ball games. So on the 70th day, the young man took him to a live rugby match, and invited several star players to record a welcome video for Xiao Bai, celebrating his first live experience of a rugby game. By this point, his life as a chicken had surpassed 99% of his peers. However, even so, Xiao Bai's life was not yet perfect, as he had not yet experienced the taste of love. So over the next 20 days, the young man kept trying, even putting up a dating ad for him on the big screen in New York's Times Square. But Xiao Bai's love never appeared. To make up for the regrets in Xiao Bai's life as a chicken, in the following days, the young man not only prepared a sumptuous Thanksgiving dinner for him, but also rented a private helicopter to let him experience the thrill of flying in the sky. However, happy times are always short-lived, and soon, it was the 100th day. The young man took him to a private cinema. He let him watch the bits and pieces of his 100 days as a chicken. Now it was the day for him to say goodbye to this world. Although the young man was extremely reluctant, he still held back his sadness, and personally seasoned and marinated him. In the end, when he turned into a roast chicken, the young man took a bite with a heavy heart, only for a familiar figure to suddenly appear behind him. It turned out that the young man had played a trick. He couldn't bring himself to harm Xiao Bai,